Okay, hello, it's Jason,
Hello, I'm Takuya again.
and we're back again. And today we've decided we're going to tell you a little bit about mistakes that people like me, okay, foreigners, Gaijin in Japan, often make when we're speaking Japanese for the first time with real Japanese folk. So, Takuya is going to be the Japanese sensei today.
Yeah,
Onegaishimasu.
お願いします。
And he is going to pronounce all the words correctly and tell you the Japanese. And we're going to tell you about a few situations where you could get words mixed up, so try not to do these. So, this comes from a story that's pretty famous about a boy named Taro. He's a Japanese kid. He goes to do a homestay in America, and he's reluctant to use English. He's nervous when he meets his host family, and he sits down on the couch in their home, and he says, "I'm angry." And the host mother gets all worried and looks and goes, "You're angry? Why?" And he's thinking, "Well, that's a stupid thing to ask me. I'm angry." And he doesn't say it that loudly or anything. He just says, "I'm angry." And she's like, "Oh." And so they call the host guide, and he puts Taro on the phone and he explains in Japanese. And the host dad just starts to laugh and goes, "No, he meant to say, 'I'm hungry. I'm hungry.'" So this kind of misunderstanding can happen, and it happens in reverse all the time here in Japan. So the first situation is, and a lot of these situations can happen at a grocery store. You're looking for something, you think you know what you want to ask for in Japanese, and you're going to, of course, use simple Japanese, nantoka, doko desu ka, where is this thing, to a clerk, but maybe you don't have the word quite right. So a woman is asking, she wants to ask, where are the bean sprouts?
もやしはどこですか?
Right, right. But instead she says,
こやしはどこですか?
right. So koyashi is
Is
manure.
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 So koyashi is manure, moyashi is bean sprouts. So if you're asking, "Hey, where's the koyashi? I need to put some on my salad," that's not good. Okay, next is a famous one. Many of you have probably heard this one before. There's a very sweet bean paste that's used in a lot of Japanese
Bread.
desserts. And you can get ice cream flavored with it. And how do you say that word in Japanese?
あんこ.
Anko, okay? So you can get, anko, bread, and whatever. So you don't want to mix this up with another word that has a bad meaning. Well, not a bad meaning, but just not a delicious meaning, and that word is?
うんこ.
Yes, you don't want to go into the konbini and ask for an unko bun or something like that. "Can I have the unko ice cream, please?" No, that's not good. So unko means shit. So we don't want to ask for that to eat. Okay, the next one is just kind of humorous. You're in the department store. You've been in Japan a little while. You need new underclothes. So you want to ask for
下着.
shitagi, which means underwear. Can it mean undershirt or just underpants?
Underpants.
Okay, it just means underpants. So shitagi, but if you go into a store that's also, like the store I go to has like a department store and a grocery store. So if you went in and you were looking and we were trying to find a type of mushroom called
しいたけ.
right, but you said
下着.
they might put you to a whole different part of the store and you'd be like, "Wait, there's no mushrooms over here. This is all clothing." So don't do that, okay? You don't want to wear mushrooms. That would be bad. Another one that could happen at a bakery if you're asking to buy bread. So a man goes in and he wants to buy a certain kind of bread, and he says,
汚い.
"Hi." So what would he say? Where is the dirty bread?
汚いパンはどこですか?
Okay, kitanai means messy or dirty, not clean. But what he meant to say was,
来てないパンはどこですか?
"Hi." That's pretty fast. They sound pretty alike. Okay, do both again one more time.
Okay. 汚いパンはどこですか?
Dirty bread. There's no such thing as dirty bread.
で
Second one again, yeah.
来てないパンはどこですか?
So this is kite inai.
来ていない.
Hi, which means uncut or not yet cut, right? So he wants a loaf of bread that he can slice himself. This next one is, after you've gone to the sushi restaurant, you're going to try lots of sushi. What's your favorite kind of sushi?
Shrimp.
Shrimp, which is ebi. And you don't want to get hebi sushi.
No way.
That would be bad. right? Hebi is what?
Snake.
Snake. You don't want snake sushi. And of course, there's maguro, and you're going to find all these different fish names, right? So a guy goes to a sushi place. He really likes this type of sea urchin. Sea urchin sushi he has, and sea urchin is?
Uni.
Uni. So he goes to the fish store, goes to the grocery store, and he's like, I want to buy some of this and try to like make this at home. But he asks for
Inu.
inu. So they're like, hey, you want to cook inu? So I think most of you know inu means?
Dog.
Yeah, it means dog. So dog,
Inu.
sea urchin.
Uni.
All right, so just transpose the letters and you get a bad one. All right, the next one, we have 3 more. The next one is if you're at a matsuri, a festival. What's a popular thing people eat at festivals?
Yakisoba.
Yakisoba. There's also this kind of shaved ice. In America, we call them snow cones. So you can get them flavored. So say I want to get one strawberry. Strawberry is?
Ichigo.
Ichigo. So I might ask for an Ichigo kakigori.
Mm.
Kakigori is like a snow cone. They're delicious.
I like it.
What's your favorite flavor?
Lemon.
Lemon. Okay. All right. But lemon in Japanese is?
Lemon.
So that one's not hard to remember. But this man comes up to the attendant and the guy making the shaved ice is like, Yoroshiku, hello, what can I get for you? And he asks for an Ichigo
Gokiburi.
Gokiburi. So Gokiburi means?
Cockroach.
Cockroach. So you don't want a strawberry cockroach. That's just not refreshing on a hot summer day. Okay? So kakigori is snow cone. Cockroach is?
Gokiburi.
Gokiburi. Okay, so those are 2. Okay, the last 2 are a little bit racy, so, if you're worried about PG-13, close your ears here. All right, so a guy is working at a company. He's got to get this signature on the form, and so he goes to his boss's house, and he's only been studying Japanese a little bit, and he knows if you add O in front of words, it makes them like more polite, right? Like
yes.
When you go to a restaurant, they don't call you kyakusama, they don't call you customer, they call you
Okyakusama.
Right, they add an O, okay? So this makes a lot of words a level up in politeness. And he knows that father is
お父さん.
Hi, otosan, but you can also say
父.
Hi, okay? So he's thinking, okay, I want to go and I want to be polite. So a girl opens the door, probably the boss's daughter, and he wants to say, where is your father? And he says,
お父はどこですか?
Don't want to say that. Because ochichi is kind of a word for?
Boob.
Yeah, breasts or boobs. So you don't want to say that. It's kind of like opai is another word for breasts or boobs. It starts with O, but ochichi and chichi. Really, chichi you only use for your own dad. Yeah. So I would never say it about Takuya's father. I would always say otosan.
Yes.
Right. And do you call your dad Chichi or do you call him Otosan?
Yeah, Otosan.
Yeah, most Japanese people I've met call their mother Okasan and their father Otosan. So they don't use haha and Chichi, which are the other words you can use. Okay, last one. And this one is you're on a train and you want to sit next to a girl. So you want to use a verb suwaru.
Suwaru.
Hi. And so you want to use the te form. Can I sit next to you? So you want to say?
座っていいですか?
Oh, 座っていいですか? So can I sit here? Is it okay that if I sit? But instead, you're a little bit crazy on your Japanese, and so you say?
触っていいですか?
Okay, so that means touch. Okay? 触って
いいですか?
Hi, 触って is touch. 座って is that pretty good pronunciation?
座って.
Okay, hi. So, can I sit? Can I touch you? So she would probably get up and run, especially if they were at a station stop. And who could blame her? Okay, so that's it for our bloopers today. If you like this and you want to see more, I think we can definitely come up with some more on a list.
Yeah.
Leave us a comment. Give it a thumbs up, a like. Can you do a thumbs up? All right. And we'll know that you guys want to see more. My thanks, as always, to my co-host extraordinaire, Takuya.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out and making a video today.
You're welcome.
Okay, and we'll see you next time.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.